Warning: the following program contains scenes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can take a stand? He's got a plan, he's got a right. He'll fight to win, he won't give in. He'll watch the signs or pay the price. You sold your pride, you pay the price. Know that it gets you every time. Still I wanna know, are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around, are you ready once more? I am not gonna say it again. This is one thing you should know, so you better get it through your head. Are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around. No, I'm not gonna say it again. No, I'm not gonna say it again.
Over the past couple months, I've been on here and I've been facing the best, just like I said, CWE's the best competition. I've had a couple battles with Ricky Starks. I had an epic battle with Sigmund. But tonight, right here on CWE TV, Mentallo, I hear you're the man around here. Well, I beg to differ. You see where I come from. I'm the world junior heavyweight champion, which means I'm the man. This means more than any trophy that you have. But you know, I'll give it to you. I've seen you. You're a great competitor. So tonight, Mentallo, let's let the best man win.
Welcome everyone to CWE Wrestling Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon, and opening up tonight's show, Kevin, Stefan Epic.
This is a rematch from a couple of weeks ago. Coach Kelly Russell tried to help his protege here, Stefan Epic, get a win, and well, I guess try was as far as he got. Let's go back a couple weeks to take a look exactly what happened in that match.
The coach, Kelly Russell, costing his man the victory, Kevin Cannon.
And coincidentally enough, the coach, Kelly Russell, not at ringside tonight. However, I am being told there is a stipulation here. If Bobby J wins this one-on-one match with Stefan Epic, the coach, Kelly Russell, must wear a dress.
What?
At the Rumble to Remember.
A dress!
A ladies' dress. I don't know who's going to provide it, what size. I'm not sure on the exact details of it. More on that.
Getting at the plus-size store, I would imagine.
Exactly, yeah. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Oh.
Stefan Epic might be the one to walk away victorious here, and that whole point will be moved.
Oh, Stefan Epic right into one, not even waiting for the bell to ring. Bobby J, the beautiful one, going one-on-one. Stefan Epic, and Stefan Epic with some hard right hands. Kicking things off, CWE Wrestling. Kevin, this match brought to you by Giant Tire in Morden and Neepawa, one of my favorite stores in all of southwestern Manitoba.
They've got everything you need. Stop in there for any kind of supplies you might need to purchase.
And it looks like maybe Bobby J might need another feather boa and perhaps a mirror and a comb, because he barely got things underway. Or sorry, he's in a complete sense of disarray as Stefan Epic with that sneak attack before the bell and continuing to hammer on beautiful Bobby J.
Well, Bobby J better hope that they sell shoulder replacement surgeries at Giant Tiger. At the rate that this is going, Stefan Epic is on top of him and tearing him apart. No, I spoke too soon. Stefan Epic out over the top rope as Bobby J plays a little possum and pulls it down on him there.
A wily veteran move, and Bobby J, of course, the wily veteran.
Oh my! right into the front row.
He flies through the air with the greatest of ease. Beautiful Bobby J now rolling back into the ring. Oh, we know this. He takes down the shoulder straps.
Oh, yeah, he's spry for a guy his age.
Absolutely, and Bobby J means business. Of course, frequently in the pages of the Winnipeg Sun with all his endeavors, especially in the weight loss challenge area. And now, hammering away with some big left hands to Stefan Epic. Oh, Epic with the reversal. Bobby J off the ropes. Oh, hammers him. Stefan Epic into the ropes. Body drop. No! Could be.
Oh, my God.
He gets him over. But is it full moon time? Yes, it is.
Speaking of purchases at Giant Tiger, next time Bobby J's in there, he needs to buy a belt. I'm going to get a little collection going amongst the boys and buy a belt for beautiful Bobby J.
We've seen this before.
Oh, I do not envy Stefan Epic.
You know what? But if anybody is deserving of that, it's Stefan Epic.
He did jump him at the start of the match.
Absolutely. It is a little bit of revenge by beautiful Bobby J. As we kicked off today's show, Chase Owens, he faces his greatest challenge to date here in CWE. He's going one-on-one with Mentallo.
Double main event tonight.
Yep.
Not only are we going to see the NWA Junior Heavyweight title on the line against one of the greatest junior heavyweights out of this country, we're going to see hot shot Danny Duggan finally get his hands on heavy metal, the CWE champ.
CWE title on the line. Danny Duggan, heavy metal. It is going to be one tremendous matchup, that is for sure.
Just a one count there Epic got on Bobby J a little bit ago. Takes a lot more than that. Oh, and he ended that tape he's got around his wrist. He's choking Bobby J with it. Referee wise to his moves, though, wise to what he's doing. Bobby J, though, gasping for breath. Wind sucked right out of him from that choking, and Stefan Epic is relentless.
I got to tell you something. Stefan Epic, obviously under the tutelage of Kelly Russell, who's not here at ringside, has learned a lot of underhanded tactics at the hands of the coach, Kelly Russell, as I mentioned.
Kelly Russell might be at the store sizing up a dress, but maybe he won't have to, though. If this keeps up, if Stefan Epic can keep up this ferocity, this rate of aggression here that he's got, he's not going to need to wear a dress. Stefan Epic looks like he's
can't rule out Bobby J with the years of experience in the ring. And Kelly Russell might be at Giant Tiger. Look at the ladies' clothes right now. But hey, Bobby J just got flattened.
Just bulldozed.
And Epic very proud of himself coming off the ropes. Oh, my word! Bobby
like being in a 60-kilometer-an-hour.
He might have lost a couple of teeth in that one. Oh my goodness, that hurts just to think about. Oh, lazy fair pin attempt. You're not going to pin Bobby J like that, Kevin Cannon.
If he had gotten on top of him and hooked that leg, he might have already had the bell rang at this point and his music playing.
The fans are starting to cheer. They're starting to rally Bobby J. But Stefan Epic is just relentless in his attack. Even before the bell, he has just been beating Bobby J pillar to post. And perhaps, Bobby J ducks the clothesline. Cross body block. One,
could be it,
2. Oh, Epic able to kick out. Bobby J with a last-ditch effort perhaps to save himself in this match. And now Epic gets a 2 count on the beautiful one, Bobby J. Proudly Winnipeg. That is Bobby J, that's for sure.
Bobby J is gassed. He is exhausted. He is tired.
I thought Bobby J be at Grey Cup right now, Kevin Cannon. He usually hangs his head at Grey Cups and Labor Day Classics and all the Bomber games. You can see beautiful Bobby J.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a sports fanatic.
Trying back another knee. Bobby J ducks.
Oh, Epic comes up one too many times.
Knee hits hard. The turnbuckle rolls him up. Got him. 2 and 3. He got him! Kelly Russell's got to wear a dress, Kevin Cannon!
Oh my!
Hey, Vicky Shea, she is standing backstage with hotshot Danny Duggan.
Danny Duggan, now you've worked your way back to your title shot against heavy metal. What are you going to do differently this time around?
No excuses this time around. I know exactly what I'm getting into when I get in the ring with heavy metal tonight. I know it's not just a fight against him, it's a fight against him and AJ Sanchez and whoever else he may have in the back. But heavy metal, it's all or nothing for hotshot Danny Duggan tonight. I claim to be the best wrestler in this country today, and I'm going to validate it by winning the most prestigious title, the Canadian Wrestling's Elite Heavyweight Championship. Shine it up, because it's replacing this thing in just a matter of moments.
loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna...
Wrestling fans, when in Gladstone, stay at the beautiful and historical Gladstone Hotel, a proud sponsor of the CWE.
Don't let the sound of your own...
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Wrestling fans, get ready!
Holler if you hear me!
Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner returns to the CWE. January 13th, Yorkton, Saskatchewan. Get ready. January 14th, Verdun, Manitoba at the Royal Canadian Legion. January the 15th, Souris, Manitoba welcomes Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Friday, January 16th, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Holy Cross Gymnasium. Saturday, January 17th, Gladstone, Manitoba, and the tour wraps up January the 18th in Morden, Manitoba. Full details of all these events, go to our website, cwecanada.ca. Welcome back to CWE Wrestling Day. Petrol ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon, and just like Playboy said, the international superstar Mentallo is now in the ring.
Boy, I cannot wait to see this matchup. The two of the greatest junior heavyweights, I think, on the continent here. Mentallo, the crown jewel Chase Owens, and the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship is on the line. It doesn't get much bigger than this. This is the first half of our double main event tonight, Dave.
Kevin Cannon, I mean, when you talk about, we've talked about this many, many times, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, the lineage of this championship goes back to the 1940s, and it's being defended on a regular basis right here in the CWE.
It is a true honor to be a part of this organization. History is being made here right in front of our very eyes, and there is the current champion. Maybe not for much longer. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And I would say skill-wise and ability-wise, these guys are neck and neck.
Absolutely. And talk about the championships that Mentallo has held in his career. All the kilometers traveled all over the world of professional wrestling. I got to tell you something. If you want to talk about edge, the experience in this one has to go to Mentallo.
Definitely. But Chase Owens has that youth. He might have that extra kick in his step. What he lacks in experience, he makes up for in youth. So it's very, very balanced.
Because this is the second half of our main event, or probably the first half, that probably be better said. This one is one fall, 20-minute time limit. The referee has called for the bell. We are underway. Collar and elbow hookup. Chase Owens with the advantage, pushing Mentallo to the turnbuckle. Mentallo getting up on that first rope, though. This is going to be evenly matched up. I can't even begin to say. I mean, tail of the tape, we talk about two guys that pretty much weigh the same. Maybe Chase Owens has a couple of inches on height, but Mentallo, again, makes that up with experience.
Difficult match to predict here. A lot of times going into a match, there's a favorite and an underdog. Not in this case.
Absolutely not. This match brought to you by 123approved.ca. Put you behind the wheel of a car. Maybe you've got credit trouble. Maybe you've been burned before by a loan or been turned down before, go to 123approved.ca. Get yourself behind the wheel of a new car.
Maybe your ex-wife racked up your credit card on you.
Yeah. Why are you talking? Why are you looking at me when you're saying that? I got some great lawyers in my back pocket. 123approved.ca. Of course, Brad and the gang down there doing a tremendous job. Speaking of tremendous, coming up, Boxing Day, December 26th.
Oh yeah.
Holiday hangover. CWE returns to Rookies Sports Bar. And when I got to tell you something, you're probably tired about hanging out with the family by then. You got Christmas Eve, you've got Christmas Day.
Turkey out the yin yang.
You need an escape.
Oh yeah.
And the CWE has provided that for you. December 26th, Rookies Sports Bar, Friday night holiday hangover. It's going to be tremendous.
Turn Boxing Day into Wrestling Day.
Absolutely. Wow, and I got to tell you, that one we had on Good Friday over there, the first Good Friday CWE event at Rookie Sports Bar, that was just off the chain. The place was absolutely jammed, and I got to tell you, you got to get down early to Rookie Sports Bar. Friday night, December 26th, the place is going to pack up.
And Dave Petro, this is neither here nor there.
Nope.
But I've heard that when the CWE is performing, is the wrestling is on at Rookie Sports Bar, there's drink specials.
Drink specials?
I heard that.
Oh. I don't know if we can talk about that, but I know that your former protege, Dick Blood, he takes advantage of those drink specials.
Does he ever?
Yikes.
Two guys who I don't think hit the alcohol too much, though, right here in the ring. Two of the finest athletes that you will ever come across.
I don't think I've ever seen either man with a drink in their hand at any of the after parties in the CWE.
Protein shake, maybe.
Yeah, Mentallo. What guy's in tremendous condition. Look at this quick pace of this NWA Junior Heavyweight matchup. One fall, 20-minute time limit. The crown jewel, the champ, Chase Owens, going for a handshake of Mentallo. And of course, Mentallo has been on both sides of the law right now, showing some great sportsmanship as he shakes hands with the champ.
A lot of matches are about hatred and about disdain.
Yeah, this is not it.
No, this is about the two men who respect each other, who love this great sport of wrestling, and who want to be able to call themselves the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion when the dust settles.
Prestigious title, Kevin Cannon. I know the CWE Championship is the pinnacle of the CWE, and we're going to see that championship match after this one. But I got to tell you, the NWA, this championship has opened doors for Chase Owens. He's defended it all over the world, Mexico, North America, of course, United States, Canada, Japan, everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Mentallo here. Both men evenly strength, both men taking advantage here. Chase Owens kicking all the hold off, though. And what's he got? He's got an upper wrist lock on him now.
And you know the advantage, we talked about the experience advantage of Mentallo. One thing you cannot read on his face any emotion, any pain, any frustration, because he is behind that mask.
Exactly. And I can't name you a single person. I have met Mentallo's girlfriend. I don't think she has ever even seen him without the mask.
I told you I saw him in an airport. His passport, I tried to sneak a look over his shoulder one time. His passport picture, he's got a mask on. How did he do that?
Him and I roomed together once on a tour, and he would come out of the shower, towel around his waist, mask on.
Absolutely.
Hair wet.
I don't know of anybody that's ever seen the guy without the mask. And I've been around the sport a long time. I've seen Mentallo perform for years and years, and I've never seen his face. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
You might have him now. No. Oh, Mentallo's got him. Wow. Just.
Both guys now breaking it up. Double drop kick.
Wow. Great minds think alike.
Listen to this crowd showing their appreciation, Kevin Cannon.
These two competitors are going to keep this poor referee pretty darn busy in this one.
Absolutely. Not only will this match take a toll on both competitors, but our referee as well. Chase Owens, of course, now going for another handshake, another show of respect. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is what this business is all about.
You can see the look on Chase Owens' face, just trying to think, counter move ahead of Mentallo. He knows it's not about just executing one move. He knows it's about what is Mentallo going to do next. How is Mentallo going to respond to this move? How am I going to respond to Mentallo's response to this move?
He has turned up the roughness, perfectly legal. He's turned up the roughness a little bit.
This is truly a chess match.
Absolutely. Head into the turnbuckles hard. Again, well within the rules of professional wrestling, as is this. Hard chop right in the corner. The referee letting it go. Usually on a count on there. Irish whip reverse. Chase Owens hard into the turnbuckles. Mentallo comes up and over. Oh, shoulder block. Chase Owens is the recipient of that. And here comes Mentallo. We see him with the backslide. Come back. Oh, duck under by Chase Owens. Mentallo taking up the knee. And now the advantage to the masked man, the international superstar, Mentallo. Can he capitalize on the apparent, looks like a bit of a knee injury. Oh, and Mentallo not letting up. Going back to work. Third time now on the knee of the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Chase Owens.
And this capacity crowd that we have here, they're applauding. They're not yelling, rip his head off. Nope. They're not jeering, booing, and spitting or whatever else that they usually do. They're applauding each move for move and hold for hold. They're applauding this. This is truly sportsmanship at its greatest.
Absolutely. Now figure four leg lock being applied on the injured knee. And that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on that calf, on that knee area. Chase Owens now trying to shake it off a little bit. This is definitely, and we've seen this before, many men submitting to the figure four leg lock right in the middle of the ring. Mentallo putting the pressure on, and now Chase Owens trying to rock, trying to turn the tables a little bit, and now you do this, you reverse this, you put some of the pressure on Mentallo. Mentallo's legs are tied, he can't do anything right now, Kevin Cannon.
He's got him back over, and like you said, a lot of lesser men have submitted. He's trying to undo his match.
Oh!
Hey, oh! And Mentallo breaks the hold after that one.
I don't know if he really wanted to do that, but he knows Mentallo's so sensitive to that, and you know that Mentallo had to break the hold. He doesn't want to be revealed, if you will.
Exactly. Oh, bit of tenderness on that knee now. He gave Mentallo a good whack with his foot to the head. Managed to get Mentallo to the ground, but Chase Owens stepping lightly now.
Oh, big uppercut by the crown jewel. Chase Owens. Mentallo now rocked a little bit, dazed. Chase Owens trying to get some of that feeling back in the knee, and in the left knee it is. Comes back. Oh! He just forearmed the upper shoulder area, the back neck of Mentallo. And now he's got a
heel hold.
Yeah, like he's not flipping him over. He's putting that pressure on that, again, on the lower neck, the upper back of Mentallo. Referee checking, see if Mentallo wants to give it up. I don't think so. Mentallo now trying to fight back with a couple of right hands. And oh, look at this!
Oh, wow.
Oh, my!
And takes him over where the head goes, the body. Where the head goes, the body must follow.
You're right, Kevin Cannon. What a tremendous matchup. NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. And now Chase Owens going back to the well, putting some pressure on the neck, on the chin area. It gets that knee dug right into the middle of the back, putting some pain on Mentallo. I just can't imagine. I can't see it on his face, but you know he has to be in a tremendous amount of pain, Kevin Cannon.
Oh, yeah. You know that this is taking its toll on him. Mentallo is in there with one of the greatest challenges, one of the greatest opponents he has ever gone one-on-one against.
Top-notch action every time the CWE's on the marquee. And coming up this January, what a tour. Big pop-up pump returns to the CWE. We're talking about January the 13th, Tuesday night, Yorkton. Wednesday, January 14th in Burden. Thursday, January the 15th in Souris. Holy Cross Gymnasium gets set. Friday night, January 16th, Winnipeg, Manitoba. The CWE with Big Papa Pump. And we finish up the tour January 17th, Saturday night in Gladstone. And Sunday, January the 18th, Morden, Manitoba. Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, and all the stars of the CWE.
Can you imagine Scott Steiner 6 nights in a row in the CWE ring? I don't know who they're going to put in their gates. Maybe Brett Morgan. He's a big guy.
He is.
Maybe Tyler Colton. Maybe Sigmund. Maybe Danny Duggan. I'm not sure who the office.
What about one of your men, Kevin Cannon?
I don't know if I want to go down
the Rebel Bobby Collins.
Yikes.
How about Rob Stardom?
He might fire me if I were to terminate my services if I were to sign him.
Hey, you'd be in the main event. You'd get a main event payday, Kevin Cannon.
There's alternate paths that we can take to that don't involve absorbing as much damage. Oh, and speaking of absorbing damage, Mentallo just ate that drop kick.
Did you hear that? Hear that connection too? Oh my!
Thunderous.
Chase Owens now picking up Mentallo. Mentallo might be out, Kevin Cannon. He might be out.
He's got him rolled up here.
1, 2. Oh, Mentallo able to kick out. Good grief. Mentallo, he is absolutely dazed. He might be seeing stars or birdies chirping around. Oh, again, going back to work on that upper back, lower neck of Mentallo, and look at Mentallo in tremendous amount of discomfort. He is like, you can't see his face, but I can see his body language. He's in a tremendous amount of pain. Chase Owens keeping up the attack. Oh!
Mentallo fires back.
The big chop. Another big chop.
I don't think I've ever seen, we are 10 minutes plus into this match.
Yes, we are.
I don't think I've ever seen Mentallo this battered, this beaten, this damaged in a match. I've seen him go into matches during the Elite 8 tournament. Remember, he had that knee injury. He wasn't that bad. He was able to get through it. He was able to power through it. Oh! Big neck breaker off the top rope.
Absolutely, and Mentallo now being rolled over Chase Owens. 1, 2, and oh! Mentallo able to kick out the count of 2, Kevin Cannon.
Chase Owens getting a little bit frustrated here with the tendency of Mentallo to keep trucking through, to keep powering through, to kick out of these pins, to get himself out of these submission maneuvers, and Chase Owens is right back on that neck area.
NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line, and still to come. Hotshot Danny Duggan, he gets his chance. He gets his chance to get his hands on heavy metal in a CWE Heavyweight Championship title match.
Cannot wait for that. Oh my, but the stuff going on in this ring right now is intense.
Oh, big Mentallo double axe trying to get himself out of this one off the ropes. Oh, holds on. Chase Owens goes up the drop kick, he misses, and Mentallo now, he spins him over, catapults him. Oh, Chase Owens hard into the turnbuckles. Mentallo has to have the semblance of mind to come over, make the cover, Kevin Cannon, and he does. 1, 2, new champ, no!
Not quite yet.
Wow. Let's take a quick break. Who will win the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship? We'll find out when we return. Wrestling fans, get ready.
Holler if you hear me.
Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner returns to the CWE. January 13th, Yorkton, Saskatchewan. Get ready. January 14th, Verdun, Manitoba at the Royal Canadian Legion. January the 15th, Souris, Manitoba welcomes Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Friday, January 16th, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Holy Cross Gymnasium. Saturday, January 17th, Gladstone, Manitoba, and the tour wraps up January the 18th in Morden, Manitoba. Full details of all these events, go to our website, cwecanada.ca. Welcome back to CWE Wrestling Day. Petrol ringside, Kevin Cannon joining me. We're in the middle of an NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship match. The champion, the crown jewel, Chase Owens, defending against Mentallo, and during the break it has just been non-stop action, Kevin Cannon.
Back and forth. Neither one of these men would I consider in this matchup as the superior one, the one who has had the upper hand. And this matchup has been going on a while. Neither one of these men has had a firm grasp of control. The pendulum has swung back and forth in both men's favor constantly.
I know we don't have a point system in professional wrestling, but this one would be evenly scored, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Chase Owens now putting more pressure. Again, going still, maintaining that pressure on the back of the neck, the upper back, the shoulder area of Mentallo. He's been working Mentallo over with that probably for at least the last 10 minutes or so.
Oh yeah, when he can, he's on that, but Mentallo straight to the ropes. Mentallo, though, he's been working on the shoulder and back area of Mentallo, but Mentallo has been working on the knee of Chase Owens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both men have a game plan, both men are executing their game plan, and both men are feeling the effects of the others.
Front face lock now. Mentallo, you can't read the expression of pain, but you know that he has to start to feel the effects. Perhaps maybe some dizziness, some vertigo setting in when you start to get off kilter, when your back, the back of the neck and the upper shoulder area, that starts to get worked over like it is. You know it's only a matter of time before he really feels the effects. Perhaps maybe some serious injury.
And like you said, we cannot read his face, but you and I have been in this business long enough, Dave Petro, to read body language. We can tell by the deepness of breath, by the slowing down of the movements of Mentallo, that he is definitely feeling some pain. Oh, but right now, oh wow! And a cartwheel kick.
And he just clipped Chase Owens. Chase Owens now dazed and confused on the ring apron area. Mentallo now trying, perhaps the fans rallying behind Mentallo. He needs to get it together. He needs to get back to his feet, back to a vertical base in order to capture the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Comes back with a big elbow as Chase Owens comes. Another double axe handle. Drop kick, no! Oh, a low kick. That wasn't a drop kick. Again, going to work on the left knee.
Right to the head.
And here we go, 1, 2, and able to kick out.
Oh, I think everybody here thought we had a new champion.
Absolutely. Mentallo, Chase Owens, NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Mentallo hard in the turnbuckles, Chase Owens after him. Mentallo ducks under, Chase Owens hits the turnbuckles. Oh my, Kevin Cannon, you saw that.
Oh, and one to the back of the head
for
good measure.
Mentallo
Chase Owens is rocks.
Big suplex, 1, 2. Chase Owens able to kick out. And again, Mentallo putting that unique pressure on that pin attempt.
That is all of Mentallo's down on the shoulder area. That takes a lot out of you to kick out of that. That exhausts your energy reserves, so to speak.
Fans are just loving this action. Mentallo comes across with a couple of big forearms. Big elbow in there.
Chase down to one knee, but he is powering back.
Oh, headbutt. He has just worked. Mentallo is relentless in his attack right now.
The few short months that we have gotten to know Chase Owens, we know one thing, and that is he is a difficult man to put away. Backbreaker by Chase Owens, brings him off the ropes, propels him into another backbreaker. 1, 2. Oh, he didn't hook the leg, he hooked the arm, Kevin Cannon. What a unique pin attempt. Definitely something that you don't see every day, but Chase Owens still only an eyelash away from getting that pin, from retaining that championship, and he might be on top right now, but Mentallo is one of those guys that can turn things around in a hurry, just as Chase Owens is too. The fans are loving this action. As I mentioned, these two men evenly matched up. The champion, Chase Owens, the challenger, Mentallo. We're well over into 15 minutes into this match. I'm gonna have to check the time. This is absolutely been star-studded action. All-star wrestling at its finest. Yeah, these two men, this far into the match, oh my! I still cannot pick a clear-cut win here. Mentallo ducking under the clothesline attempt, gets him from behind. Look at this action, and wow! Mentallo going low again to the left knee of Chase Owens, comes back! Moonsault! He's got him! He's got him! 2! Oh, wow! Still a count of 2. Unbelievable action. As we stated at the start of this match, this referee is definitely getting a workout in here tonight. Absolutely. What action, ladies and gentlemen. Here goes Mentallo now. He is up to the top. Oh, and Chase Owens, I don't know if that was deliberate or he just couldn't keep himself up. Back into the rope, I don't know, yeah. But now, look at Mentallo perched on that top rope. Oh my! That has to be it. It has to be over. 1, 2, no! Mentallo able to kick out at the count of 2, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. And now Chase Owens has him lined up here. He's sizing him up. And big spinning fist. No! Mentallo ducks under again to that same knee of Chase Owens that he's been working over all matchup. Oh, and what a kick to the side of the head. Hit attempt 1, that's gotta be 2. And did he get him? The bell rang. I don't know. I have to wait for the referee's decision. Do we have a new champion, Kevin Cannon? I think the referee only counted 2. There comes the, here comes the time limit expired. I heard Playboy Will Damon just say that. The time limit has expired. This match will officially be ruled a draw, Kevin Cannon. Mentallo thinks he won. Absolutely, wow. There you have it, a draw. We have a draw. What a matchup, Kevin Cannon. Still your champion, the NWA champion, Chase Owens, the crown jewel. And Mentallo has now called for the microphone. He's not happy. Is he going to ask for some more time? Mentallo doesn't talk a whole lot. He was mere moments away
in my opinion, for capturing that title, Kevin Cannon.
The heart. No, the time limit expired.
It did. He just without a hair, Kevin Cannon.
Your hard-earned money to see a final decision. Now I don't know what you guys think, but I think we should have an extra 5 more minutes.
He is calling for 5 more minutes, Kevin Cannon.
Overtime. We got some overtime coming up here.
Referee, he is lurking around ringside. Chase Owens has his championship belt.
I think we might.
Will he answer the call? Referee rolls back in.
A couple extra innings, so to speak.
Here we go. This could be it.
Yeah.
Overtime. The challenge has been issued by Mentallo. The fans want it. Will Chase Owens answer the challenge?
I think he knows the answer to that.
Yeah, we're going to get it.
Here we go.
No! Chase Owens has just rolled out of the ring.
Where's he going?
He's taking his belt, and he's going home. Wrestling fans, get ready!
Holler if you hear me!
Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner returns to the CWE. January 13th, Yorkton, Saskatchewan. Get ready. January 14th, Verdun, Manitoba at the Royal Canadian Legion. January the 15th, Souris, Manitoba welcomes Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Friday, January 16th, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Holy Cross Gymnasium. Saturday, January 17th, Gladstone, Manitoba, and the tour wraps up January the 18th in Morden, Manitoba. Full details of all these events, go to our website, cwecanada.ca.
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Kevin Cannon. I just can't believe that Chase Owens took his belt and went home. But we've got another championship on the line in our main event.
Danny Duggan has been waiting for what seems like an eternity to get his title shot here against Heavy Metal. He has fought through adversity. Let's go back to Vicky Shea moments before this matchup as she caught up with Heavy Metal.
Hey, I'm Vicky Shea here talking to Heavy Metal. Tonight you defend your title as CWE champion against Danny Duggan. How have you prepared to go into this match?
Prepared? Vicky, I didn't need to prepare for tonight. Danny Duggan, I don't need to prepare for you. I've been prepared since day one. That is why I am the CWE champion. Danny, I have done things in this organization that very few men have. I have ended the heroes of CWE, from Robbie Royce to Anthony Wayne. Danny, you were just another piece of the puzzle. You see, you had to do things to get this championship match that you never, ever thought you would ever have to do. You thought that by eliminating those around me that would affect me? Danny, you were dead wrong. Every king leads his men to battle. And those men battle knowing that they put their lives on the line, and that is what my men do for me. Mr. Incredible, AJ Sanchez, they fight by my side. They are my brothers. And Danny, you don't have brothers. You stand alone. And tonight, once and for all, you will lay in that ring alone. And I will stand before you, your reigning, defending CWE champion. I'll see you tonight. Prepare.
Strong words from the CWE champion, Heavy Metal.
Heavy Metal might not always be the strongest, the most athletic man in the ring, but he is definitely the most mentally prepared man. He is definitely the smartest. He is definitely the craftiest. He is a thinking man's wrestler. He always has a plan. He always has a plan B. He always has a plan C. He always has something up his sleeve, and I am real interested to see what he has done, just as he said, what he has done to prepare against Hotshot Danny Duggan.
What he's done to prepare Kevin Cannon is the mind games. It's all this, I would say, like I just said, mind games with Hotshot Danny Duggan over the past several months, right here in the CWE, with the sneak attacks, the tomfoolery, the Mr. Incredible, the AJ Sanchez, all that.
Masked men.
Masked guys, lights going out, all kinds of things, all perpetrated by Heavy Metal.
No love lost here. These two men are doing exactly the opposite of what we saw Mentallo and Chase Owens doing. They're just slugging it out.
One fall, 60-minute time limit. The CWE Championship on the line. The champion, Heavy Metal, Hotshot Danny Duggan, the challenger, and these guys going toe-to-toe to start things off in this heavyweight championship match.
This matchup brought to you by Muscles by Myers. You can see their booth with the lovely ladies there down by our entranceway. Muscles by Myers. They can hook you up on Isabel there. They can hook you up with whatever workout supplements and help you might need.
Absolutely, and I got to tell you something. More often than not, when I'm in Muscles by Myers, I see Hotshot Danny Duggan there.
Oh yeah, he is. If they have frequent flyer miles, then Danny Duggan can take a trip to Japan.
Oh, big body slam. Heavy Metal, 300 plus pounds.
Oh,
Hotshot Danny Duggan.
Drop on him. This one could be over in a hurry.
The wild card in this match, AJ Sanchez at ringside, and we don't know where Mr. Incredible is either, Kevin Cannon.
No, Danny Duggan definitely did some damage to Mr. Incredible a few weeks back. We have not seen him since, but you gotta think, it's just a matter of time before we see him sneaking out from the crowd, sneaking out from the back, and sticking his nose into
He could be underneath the ring.
He could be here tonight, I don't know.
Hotshot Danny Duggan. Oh, look at AJ Sanchez sticking
already a minute into the match, and AJ Sanchez grabbing onto the ankle of Hotshot Danny Duggan.
Oh, and he just got a hard right hand. Couple of hard right hands for sticking his nose where it didn't belong.
Oh, and AJ drops hard down to the arena floor.
I gotta tell you something, those two guys hate each other.
Oh yeah.
They hate each other.
And last week, we saw Dick Blood with a victory. Oh, and Heavy Metal just takes both guys out. Just slides out with a baseball kick. Oh no, he only hit AJ. He only hit AJ.
He got his own man and double noggin knocker. Whoa!
Meeting of the minds.
It sounded like two coconuts at Safeway.
And like I said last week, when AJ Sanchez lost, was upset by Dick Blood, you gotta think his mind was elsewhere. You gotta think he was more worried about Danny Duggan than he was about Dick Blood, and that cost him dearly.
Absolutely, you are 100% correct. I'm surprised we even see AJ Sanchez still around here.
Oh yeah, he's still climbing back up under the ring. The referee,
he just won't quit
this time, and Danny Duggan, big double axe handle to the head of AJ Sanchez, and he's going out after him again.
Hotshot Danny Duggan, this is not a handicap match, folks, but it is turning into one, except for now!
He's escorting them through that entranceway, right to the back.
Oh my!
Oh, those Muscles by Myers ladies will take good care of him there. Maybe they'll give him a...
Maybe we've seen the last of AJ Sanchez.
You gotta think it's a possibility, but Heavy Metal meets Danny Duggan with a big boot to the face as he's trying to re-enter the ring, and now this is where Heavy Metal excels.
You got to think that all the distraction has taken the toll on Danny Duggan. He was fighting two men, Kevin Cannon.
And that's exactly what Heavy Metal wanted. That's exactly what his plan was, to get the advantage, to get the upper hand in this matchup, and to have things go his way.
The massive girth of Heavy Metal pushing hotshot Danny Duggan into that steel ring post. And hotshot Danny Duggan is in a bad way on the arena floor.
Oh yeah, you can break a couple vertebrae by doing that, especially with a man the size of a heavyweight champion ramming you into that unforgiving steel. Danny Duggan is already feeling the effects of having a 2-on-1 matchup here, even though he is disposed of AJ Sanchez. It might be too little too late. Heavy Metal has done enough to secure himself a firm advantage, but Danny Duggan still has some fire left in his belly. Oh, and Heavy Metal again.
No give on that post.
No.
Referee now stops the count. Heavy Metal rolls back in and puts the count. Danny Duggan has to the count of 10 to get back into the ring, where Heavy Metal will be declared a count-out winner. And I don't think hotshot Danny Duggan would want his CWE Championship dream to go up in smoke like that.
And here's where the advantage lies with the champion. Heavy Metal can win this matchup by count-out and walk away the champion. Danny Duggan cannot.
Absolutely. The rules definitely favor the champion. We don't make the rules. That's been the age-old professional wrestling rule and tradition throughout the years. And professional wrestling, of course, has been steeped in tradition.
That's right, you don't want to get a crooked ref in there with a fast count or anything, having a championship change hands, or with a kind of lackadaisy disqualification. That's why those rules are in place.
We have not seen nothing. We've got a great crew of referees. We haven't seen any, I would say, gaps in the refereeing in our tremendous crew we have here in the CWE. Kudos to them.
They are one of the finest trained groups of referees that I have ever encountered in the 15 years that I've been associated in the professional wrestling business. Heavy Metal now with a pinfall.
Perhaps maybe a grooming issue with this one.
A little.
Fine official right here.
Referee Alan Daniels in charge of this very, very important championship match.
I know a little bit about Alan Daniels, a very avid hockey fan.
Definitely is.
See him in the MTS Center watching Winnipeg Jets games.
Oh, Danny Duggan with some big elbows. And an awkward pin, but a pin nevertheless. Heavy Metal able to push the weight of Danny Duggan back off him though. So Heavy Metal has the scissor hold here on Danny Duggan, but Danny Duggan able to bridge back. Oh, he's elbowing him again. Can he bridge back? And there he goes with another pin.
Hotshot Danny Duggan wants to regain, wants to put the CWE Championship back on the mantle. We're talking about a guy that's held championships all throughout Canada, all throughout North America, especially in the Pacific Northwest. This man is a true champion. He needs to put that CWE gold around his waist.
And unlike our previous matchup here, these two men have very different, very conflicting styles. Danny Duggan, the kind of competitor who spends hours and hours and hours a day in the gym, in the training center, owning his skills, doing what he can to become the best pure professional wrestler that he can possibly be, that his body will physically allow him to be. Heavy Metal, he's back there scheming.
It's been the who's who of professional wrestling the last couple of years coming through the CWE territory. I'm talking about guys like Tommy Dreamer, right? Paul London. We're talking Stevie Richards. And what do all those men that come through CWE have in common? They all sit down with hotshot Danny Duggan. And hotshot Danny Duggan, the man is like a psychiatrist. He's picking, he's asking questions of this. He is honing his craft, learning his trade, taking something out of every person that's come through the CWE, and hopefully he can put it together tonight and capture the gold.
I don't know if his chances are so slick right now with Heavy Metal bending Danny Duggan's spine around that steel post. That steel post has been a good friend of Heavy Metal's this matchup so far. He has been using that as a tool in this matchup. That's something that Danny Duggan doesn't do. That's the difference between Heavy Metal and Danny Duggan. Heavy Metal uses every little thing to his advantage that he can, whether it be crooked, whether it be moral or not so moral. Heavy Metal does not care.
Well, he doesn't have, like, I would say, the physical attributes of, say, maybe hotshot Danny Duggan. He doesn't have the wind of a Nate Hardy. He doesn't have the high-flying ability of a Mentallo, but he is smart. And I'm not talking about IQ. I'm talking about ring smart, and he knows how to bend the rules.
He is crafty.
Absolutely. He is sharp, and he knows how to his way around the ring, and he knows what he can get away with. That's for sure.
And it has won him and helped him to retain time and time again the CWE Championship.
Absolutely, and also in his back pocket, he's been disposed of for the time being, AJ Sanchez, but who knows? Maybe Mr. Sanchez might stick his nose in again.
We have yet to see, but guys like AJ Sanchez and Mr. Incredible. Oh, small package here. Oh, just a 1 count there, and Heavy Metal able to get out of that. Oh, we got a backslide.
Here it comes. Here 1, 2. Heavy Metal. I don't know if he kicked out or just rolled out of that one.
Just uses momentum. Oh, and Danny Duggan with the big enziguri. And Heavy Metal is down. But like I was saying early, guys like AJ Sanchez and Mr. Incredible, they present huge threats to the title of Heavy Metal as competitors, as contenders. So what better way to eliminate them as contenders by them bringing them into your fold and having them under your employment, just as Heavy Metal has done.
Quite the year in the life of hotshot Danny Duggan. We have seen like I said before, the mental games, the head games provoked by Heavy Metal. We have seen best friends turn on Danny Duggan. I'm talking about AJ Sanchez, and we've seen this man being battered pillar to post right now with a tremendous succession of suplexes by the champion, Heavy Metal.
Danny Duggan now in a lot of pain. He is reeling on the mat. Heavy Metal needs to just climb over there, put himself on top of Danny Duggan, hook that leg, and walk away still the CWE champion.
1 fall, 60-minute time limit. Heavy Metal goes for the cover.
2.
Danny Duggan able to kick out of the count at 2. Hot shot Danny Duggan, the man from Falcon Beach, Manitoba. Can you call this guy a heartthrob? The ladies love him.
They do. They definitely scream a little louder when he hits the curtain.
They certainly do. The physical attributes. The man is well put together, as you can see right on your television screen.
But right now, ladies are the least of his concern. He has one focus, one goal, one mission, and that is to become the CWE champion.
And that's what I was wanting to touch on, Kevin Cannon. That man is focused. We have seen this man, like I've said, for the last couple of years. I have been in his presence at dinners. I've been in his presence at after parties and in the locker room area. And this man eats, sleeps, breathes, talks, watches wrestling all the time.
Danny Duggan, and it is paying off. Danny Duggan with a big swinging neck breaker there on Heavy Metal. Both men down. I remember as a young teenager when Danny Duggan was breaking into the wrestling business, and we first started saying, "Hey kid, why don't you come with us to this after party? Hey kid, why don't you come hang out with the boys?" And he was first getting his taste of the business. He wouldn't drink. He wouldn't party. No, he wouldn't chase girls around the house. No, he would sit down. He'd take one wrestler that was at that party. He'd sit him down and he'd pick his brain. He'd ask him questions. He would figure things out, and he would make himself a little bit better of a wrestler time and time again. And where has it gotten him now? Now he is one of the best wrestlers in the world.
I saw him sit down, probably it was about half an hour during Comic-Con with Tito Santana, picking the brain of the former Intercontinental Tag Team Champion.
Hey, he just hit a flying clothesline.
He did.
Just as you said that.
I
Right
tell
at
you,
Tito.
probably brought it out of the arsenal.
Right at Tito Santana.
Arriba! Hotshot Danny Duggan now, ducks under the clothesline, comes up, big boot to the guts, picks him up, suplex attempt. Oh no!
Swinging fisherman.
He did. Heavy Metal now on the mat. Danny Duggan momentarily dazed. He needs to roll over, make a pin attempt, trying to get some light back into some of the arms, some of the blood going. 1, 2, oh! Heavy Metal maybe got a little careless there and almost cost him the championship in this matchup.
Dave Petro, there are over 500 people in attendance here tonight.
Yes.
And I guarantee you, every one of them is on the edge of their seats. Every one of them is cheering for Danny Duggan to once again recapture the CWE Championship.
It's a long time coming. It has been a tough uphill battle, but if anybody can do it, hotshot Danny Duggan can. Now this match exclusively one-on-one after he is disposed of AJ Sanchez. And now hotshot Danny Duggan plops Heavy Metal onto the top turnbuckle, but he is having some back issues as you've seen before. Perhaps all those hard shots into the ring post taking their toll, but now he gets back up, lifting the massive weight of Heavy Metal. No, Heavy Metal fighting back with some shots to the top of the head.
Heavy Metal has something to say about that.
Absolutely, I know. Hotshot Danny Duggan now trying to wear him down.
Heavy Metal the craftiest man in CWE. One of the men who always has a plan. One of the men who can stop almost everyone who has come his way. Matt Fairlane, he's defeated him.
Yes.
Like you name it. Anthony Wayne, as he said earlier, he's defeated him. Robbie Royce, he took the championship off him. Heavy Metal has been unstoppable.
He has absolutely. He has been a fighting champion for all the shortcuts he has taken. He's not ducked a challenge.
No, we saw a few months back his big match with Big Jess Youngblood, and wow, he came up the winner in that one too. Heavy Metal always finds a way to win. He's always thinking a step ahead of his opponent. And Danny Duggan so far presents one of the biggest threats. I have not seen Heavy Metal this beat up, this laid out in a matchup since becoming the CWE Championship, and that includes in 2 count. Oh.
Danny Duggan crawled over to make that 2 count.
Yeah.
Danny Duggan is in a bad way. This match has taken a tremendous toll on him so far. We see him now holding his lower back. We saw this earlier on in this match, Kevin Cannon.
And he doesn't care. He's got a cruel summer coming out.
But
one hand on his back, one hand outreach.
Can he get him up? Can he get him up? I don't know if he can or not. Oh, Heavy Metal able to fight back with a couple of elbows.
The trick there, Heavy Metal leans into Danny Duggan's shoulder, putting all that weight down on him, preventing Danny Duggan from hoisting him up there, but now Danny Duggan spins him around.
Oh no. The referee got it! That was an accident, Kevin Cannon.
That was an accident, but that, however, was not.
That was not. That was a deliberate shot to the lower abdomen area, if you will.
We were saying earlier how much the ladies love Danny Duggan.
Oh, and he's
back. Doesn't have to worry about birth control now.
And he is back. AJ Sanchez, the turncoat, the Benedict Arnold.
He's got that belt
the
in his
lumps. Oh, and he just clocked hotshot Danny Duggan, and now puts him over, plops Heavy Metal on top of him, and ducks out. And the referee is just gonna roll over when he comes to, and this match is over. The dreams. Oh, another referee. 2. Oh, I can't believe it, Kevin Cannon. Danny Duggan able to kick out of the count of 2. We've got a new referee. Our original referee, Alan Daniels, is KO'd, and Heavy Metal cannot believe it.
Danny Duggan, that was pure instinct on his part.
You have to think that was, Kevin Cannon.
I don't even think he's still conscious.
Referee Alan Daniels is out. Michael Draven is now in.
Bomb. Here it is.
Oh, he's got him.
This
is it. 1, 2, success. No! No, Kevin Cannon.
I thought we had a successful title defense right there. As it looked like these people were putting their jackets on.
They were.
People were standing up, getting ready to leave.
Heavy Metal cannot believe it. First, Danny Duggan gets clocked with the belt and the Tiger Bomb, and look at this. What is Heavy Metal gonna do next to the lifeless Danny Duggan? Good grief!
Is he gonna give him another Tiger Bomb? I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's hoisting him up here for a second one.
Serious injury might occur!
Oh, this could be the end of Danny Duggan's career.
Yes!
I think this is gonna be the last time we see Danny Duggan for a good while. Once Heavy Metal hoists him up here, Danny Duggan is dead weight.
He is unable to defend himself.
He is done for. Heavy Metal, now he's got one arm hook. He's got the other one.
Oh no!
And into a cruel
summer!
Boom!
Look at this! Can he pin? Can he get him? 1, 2. Oh, the referee has been pulled out of the ring.
Oh, that AJ Sanchez.
KO'd by AJ Sanchez, and this is disgusting. This is a despicable act by AJ Sanchez. The man has no scruples, no morals, and no class.
No, and he is just not giving a damn.
He's smiling.
Down. Oh yeah,
he is smiling. Look at this. This is a 2-on-1 attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we need some help. Danny Duggan could be seriously injured. Perhaps his career could be cut short at a young age. This is disgraceful. Oh. These 2 hoodlums, these 2 louses.
He's going up there. He's gonna
spike pile driver.
Oh,
look at this. The pissed off pitbull Robbie Royce comes to the aid of Danny Duggan. AJ Sanchez comes off. Robbie Royce taking matters in his own hands.
And he's got him. Yeah, Canadian Destroyer.
Oh, wow. Oh my! Good grief! AJ Sanchez has been leveled, and Robbie Royce, the referee, is still out.
Big stampede dropkick, and Robbie Royce rolls out of the ring here. Wow! I thought he was done. I thought he was gone.
I haven't seen him for a long time.
I thought he was down in Mexico somewhere, enjoying vacation, enjoying time off from wrestling.
Cruel Summer!
Wow! Did you see the elevation on that? Danny Duggan lifted him above his head.
Alien Daniels is up 1, 2, 3, new champion!
New champion, he got him!
New champion! I can't believe it! Ladies and gentlemen, after months and months of chasing him, Hotshot Danny Duggan has won the CWE Heavyweight Championship. Wow!
You have to think, at some points, at some instances, during this past almost year, Danny Duggan has thought this to be the impossible. He thought this moment would never come. And now, here he is, once again, calling himself champ.
Defied the odds. Defied everything. Oh, and look at this. He is a former champion. Oh! The former champion has presented the belt to Hotshot Danny Duggan. Of course, the pissed off pitbull Robbie Royce had his run-ins with heavy metal, but gracious and steps out and allows Hotshot Danny Duggan to enjoy his moment under the spotlight.
Robbie Royce returned to the locker room, no doubt awaiting a big celebration that is going to happen here with Danny Duggan and the few people that he does call friends, such as Dick Blood, such as Robbie Royce, guys like that. TLC, Nate Hardy, I've seen them hang out with Danny Duggan. I'm sure they'll all be celebrating tonight. But right now, Danny Duggan's soaking in this moment.
Absolutely. And proud, and the fans are so appreciative. I have not heard such an ovation in such a long time. Hotshot Danny Duggan, the pride and joy of CWE. The belt has come home, and the fans congratulating Danny Duggan. This is a great moment in professional wrestling right here in Manitoba, Kevin Cannon.
Danny Duggan just holding that title like it's a child, like it was something that he was meant, and Danny Duggan is just overwhelmed.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this? Another masked man has arrived.
I thought we were done with them.
Heavy metal, AJ Sanchez. Who is that other masked man? Is it Mr. Incredible Kevin Cannon?
I think
Has he sticking his nose where it doesn't belong? Oh, another. This is disgusting. Heavy metal, you have lost. Get out of here. AJ Sanchez, both men are beating down Hotshot Danny Duggan, and this masked man has rolled him up, and this masked man is now going to work. Oh, and this is disgraceful. This is disgusting. Another one of heavy metal's henchmen. Another one of his hired goons, Kevin Cannon.
Who is this man?
That's not Mr. Incredible, I can tell by his physical stature. Who is this?
Is this someone new? Is this
another challenger? He's going to reveal himself. Who is this masked man, Kevin Cannon?
Someone from the... Oh,
the Mecca! Shane Madison! We have not seen him since Danny Duggan sent him packing months ago.
With the help of Troy Westwood.
Absolutely. And now he is standing above the broken body of Hotshot Danny Duggan, holding that seal. I thought this man was gone from professional wrestling, and now he is looking and eyeing up that championship belt.
And is he stealing it? Is he taking it home? No,
slaps
he's
it on him.
Back. He doesn't care about that. He just wants to do damage to Hotshot Danny Duggan.
The Mecca Shane Madison making his presence felt back in the CWE after months and months and months of absence. And look at this. You know he wants that gold.
Oh, yeah.
He wants it back on his waist. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen everything tonight. We have got a new CWE heavyweight champion, Hotshot Danny Duggan, but he might have a new challenger, the Mecca Shane Madison. On behalf of Vicky Shea and Kevin Cannon, Dave Petro saying good night from CWE Wrestling.